Whether you're showcasing your talents on the local basketball courts or on the highest platforms in world-renowned arenas, everyone has a post career, and it's your decision on what you do with it. Hello everyone, and welcome to Off the Bench. I'm Angela Randall. As the NBA season is slowly coming to an end, the WNBA season has arrived and making noise pretty quickly. Joining me today is Adrienne Goodson, a former WNBA player who is actively involved within the league. Adrienne, thank you for joining me today.
Thank you for having me. I'm so excited to be here.
I'm so happy you're here too. So many people may not know, but once you graduated from Old Dominion, I believe it was 1988, they didn't have a WNBA team or a league at all. So how did you spark off your professional career?
Well, I mean, going into it, I knew that there was no professional leagues except to go overseas. So my mind was already prepared around that. I knew that once I got finished playing ball in the United States, that my option became going overseas if I decided that I wanted to continue playing basketball.
Okay, and while playing throughout high school, college, overseas professionally, and within the United States, you got a lot of exposure. So how hard was it for you to sit there and say, okay, that's it, I'm done?
Wow. I think I was one of those players that was actually anticipating my retirement. I played for 17 years. And that was including, starting out here in Bayonne at the PAL, and then going to high school, then AAU, and then on to college overseas. I got the opportunity to play in the American Basketball League, it's now defunct, and rolled right into the WNBA. And then after that, I was, and in between all of that, I was still playing overseas. So I was playing in the ABL or in the WNBA, and then after the season was over, because of course, it's like 4.5 months, after that, I could entertain the fact, go overseas. I played in Brazil. I was there for 7 years. I got the opportunity to speak Portuguese, learn how to speak Portuguese fluently. I understand Spanish. I got the opportunity to play in Barcelona, Spain. Got the opportunity to play in Guangzhou, China, for the love of God. So it's just like I got the opportunity to do so many things. My cup was full by the time I was 36.
Nice, that's so good to hear. You speak Portuguese?
Portuguese. Yeah.
With the 27th overall pick in the 1999 WNBA draft, Adrienne Goody Goodson was drafted to the Utah Stars. From there, she went and played for the San Antonio Silver Stars and the Houston Comets, finishing off her career with the Charlotte Sting, dominating all facets. So you mentioned that they called you back here to Bayonne, and earlier you mentioned that you have a few summer opportunities coming up that you have been doing since you retired, such as the D-League, such as the Top 100 camp, such as so many different things to sit here and say. How much does it mean to you to give back to those kids that want to play professional basketball, being that you have been in their shoes?
I tell you, it's so easy. Someone was there for me. I could name out countless people. I can sit here and say, Mr. Chappell, he used to be the strength and conditioning coach here. He was the one who was sitting at the table with me when I was signing my letter of intent at Old Dominion. Pat Longo sitting at the table with me when I was signing the letter of intent at Old Dominion University. She took me to play AAU. Okay, all of these people that stepped in a place that my mom couldn't go. My mom didn't have the transportation. My father was working, so I had people intercede. I had those people come. I had those rams in the bushes that would come around and say, "Hey, look, come over here, do this, do that." So who would I be if I don't give back?
Yeah, sounds so good. And with all the things that's going on in this summer, can you just give me a little brief description of what you're going to be doing coming up?
Yeah, I'm really excited. The National Basketball Players Association and them just having such a successful year this year with the collective bargaining agreement, and the players being so heavily involved with Chris Paul and LeBron James, and all of them just doing so many different things to bring so many different programs that allow me to continue to stay a part of the NBA, the WNBA, well after I'm finished. So I'm going to be doing programs with the NBPA leadership program that I did last year. Hopefully I'll get the opportunity to do that again. That's out in Vegas. The Top 100 camp, that's actually in probably another 3 weeks. Hopefully I get the opportunity to get the call back to do that again. What is solidified is they have a career development program that's out there in Vegas. I actually just signed up for it today that I'm going to be doing. So I keep actively involved in different things like that. This isn't my stop. My dreams, goals, and aspirations are to eventually be coaching men in the NBA or the NBDL, which I think is an awesome league right now. I'm real excited for the NBDL. The Gatorade just bought that league, and it's just taken off. There's new teams, there's new opportunities. I appreciate the NBA definitely for giving us the opportunity to walk through that door now. That wasn't a door that we got the opportunity to walk through. Thank God for Popovich at San Antonio giving Becky Hammond the opportunity to walk through that door so I can follow after her. Yeah. Nancy Lieberman is out there with Sacramento Kings. I could walk through a door because they opened the door for her. Mm-hmm. So as it grows and as people become more and more confident with women coaching, there I'll be.
Knicks legend Larry Johnson stopped by to support Coach Goodson at her local junior NBA event, hosted by the Junior Knicks, by signing autographs, taking pictures, and telling everyone how much of an inspiration she is to others. Some kids also had a few things to say about Coach Goodson and how she impacts them.
My name is CJ Brazil. I play varsity in JV, year 2019. I've been working out with Coach Goodson for a while now, since like 8th or 7th grade. And I feel like I got really good at it. She means a lot to me because not a lot of adults have a time for us to like work in the gym and get shots up, because usually they're busy, but she always has time for us.
My name is Jada Phillips. I am in 9th grade. I am a guard here at Bayonne High School, and I'm a part of the class of 2020. She means a lot. She teaches me how to be humble, and that no matter what level I am at, I can always go further, and teaches me that by playing with some of the boys, I can become stronger and work on my craft.
My name is John Anderson. I'm in the class of 2019, and I play point guard for Bayonne High School JV Varsity. It means a lot to me because she could be anywhere else right now, but she chose to come back to her hometown and help kids get out. Because, some kids struggle a lot. So she does the open gym for us so kids can stay out of trouble and get better.
One last thing before we go. For the young women and young men that's coming up and being brought up into this new system of basically ball is life, that's what we call it, the millennials. What advice would you give to them? Meaning that you were a professional, you played on the highest level of every level. So what advice would you give to them?
I mean, in this ball is life that they have, this slogan that's out here right now, I wish that they would include going to school, making education a priority. I wish that they would include, being fundamentally sound in their character, in the way that they carry themselves. I wish ball is life would include that. I wish ball is life would include them studying their craft. They don't do that. I wish it included them not being so much on social media. I wish it included a lot of things, because ball, when they say ball is life, ball encompasses more than just ball.
So, there you have it. You heard it here first. I'm sitting here with Adrienne Goodson. Adrienne, thank you so much for joining me today.
Thank you for having me so much.
And there you have it, kids. She told you right then and there, to be an athlete, you have to be a student first and then an athlete next. So, join us on the next segment of Off the Bench.